Good morning everyone, my name is Chris from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming and welcome back to our East Anglia campaign in France of Britannia. We are at war with the Kingdom of Jorvik. They've declared war on us over this territory of Wiltshire, over the Stonehenge, and we are now trying to besiege his settlement and go fight his armies before they unite, like basically trying to win the war even if we don't get a enforced demand. It's enough to get white peace with them. That's what we've been doing for a very long time, since he is quite strong overall. My voice is not at full power just yet. You probably saw the difference in the last few episodes between my voice in the first few episodes to my voice in the last few episodes. My neck basically doesn't feel that well, and I'm really hoping that pretty soon I'll be back to full strength and I can have my normal voice back. But for now, I have to record, so let's see. Unpresented. A Norseman from Defed has come to petition me for increased representation in my government. My lord, we are your loyal subjects, yet we have no say in how our communities are governed. Would it be so much to ask for one of our people to have a place in your administration? So we can say very well. Sigurd of Ramadurki gets Earldom of Defed. So our nephew, Chancellor and Vassal title. Okay. Gain 50 opinion of us. We get a strong hook on him. And Earl Skull loses opinion. Okay. I can loosen the reins. Our control level will change by minus 50% in where? In the Earldom of Defed. Where is that? Is it here? This is Wiltshire. Let's use the search button. Find title. The Earldom of Defed. Where is this? So this is over here, but we don't care about it. Like, is this ours? Country in the same realm as you. Is he under us? No, he's not. Oh, I guess he's our nephew. That's the idea. So he's a member of our dynasty, and somehow we're influenced by that. Change the control level to minus 50. That would not really be great. And increase the autonomy, giving us popular, so it would increase popular opinion in the area. That could help, or not happening. You know what, for now, not happening. Ally Prince joins the war, so I guess the uncle died. He's now our ally. Let's try to sway him a little bit. And we have a niece here. Can she marry someone? No, they are still... They would be inbred. We already have some traits that are congenital. Yeah, I guess we're not gonna do that. We've finished besieging this area. We've defeated that army. Let's go besiege some more areas to the north of us. What? They've lost the battle here? My spy master Earl Beofric approaches me with a wicked grin. My lord, this pouch contains the powder most nefarious. If sprinkled on top of something, say a gift for petty king nefarious, it leaves no trace but will afflict whoever touches it with weakness and ill humors. He's already a contrite. He's beautiful. We could do so, and he will be not feeling well for 7 years. Sure, let's do that. Yeah, I guess somehow they've lost this battle. And now they're feeling quite strong. I guess we will have to defeat them just to gain a victory here. Rodri, toil and hard work. He's the heir? No, son and word. Yeah. My son Magnus has been impressed with one of the household knights for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, he has been repeating the words. Okay. Oh, let's keep him diligent. Yeah, we want to do that. Let's win this battle here. Prisoners taken in the siege. Ransom? Can we ransom her for anything? Sure, for 10 gold. Let's do that. Good, he accepts the ransom. We won the fight there. I don't know where he's running with his army. But let's follow him a little bit. Uninvited. Okay, let's give it a go. He's dead by a little deadly spider. Unfortunately, he died cursing my name, and rumors of my involvement have already spread far and wide. We've gained the trait murderer. Or the name. She's very unhappy with us. What did we gain? 15 red. We gained the trait murderer. General opinion of -15. We spent 100 piety from being known as a murderer. All close family members and spouse of Petty King. Okay. Oh, they've gained 23 dread. Lost opinion of you. All friends and lovers of Petty King lost some relation. Okay. Yeah. I guess that's not really great, but what can you do? Twice schemed. Now we can do 2 schemes at once. For Wessex, can we do her? Not yet. He's too far to interact. He's in Byzantium probably. Alba, we were waiting for you. Or, yep. Let's see. Sweden is once again quite strong. Let's do that. Denmark and Wessex. How did she manage to get that? Did she marry into it? Bavaria is strong. Can we murder you as well? Give it a go. Good, let's go further in. Let's see what we'll be able to do. We don't have a lot of troops. Our quality is at 3. I really want to see how the quality is calculated. Cost 40 to call him in, 30, 20, 35. So let's bring this. Let's recruit Ogar. He's cheap. I cannot recruit anybody else. We don't have a hook or anything. Let's see if I go to Ogar. Good. We've gained another point in quality, which will help us in this fight. We've managed to defeat them again. Itching for a distraction. Yeah, let's cut holes in improper areas. We don't need to spend any more money. So we're doing a very poor job over here. I wonder what we should do. We have a lot of control. We have some development. They don't have popular opinion of us. Can we increase opinion? This is for our lord. This is something else. Increase ruler independent ruler opinion. Okay. Promote our culture. Here. Is this part of our territory? Because I don't really get. What is this? Is this ours? Power of a vessel, a member of our family. Nephew, Chancellor, and vassal. So basically it is part of our territory by alliance? Yeah, I don't know, let's try to change the culture. Let's see what's happening here. Patronage. It's pretty tough to convert this area from what I can see. We're not really making progress, so I'm wondering if it broke or something. Let's try this again. They're coming back with their troops, so we're trying to fight them. Let's see, hills. Is it hills here? There are plains. Let's try to find them somewhere in the hills. Maybe here? Kim discovered. Curses. No, these are all plains. Let's see, where will they move next? In the forest, nice. I guess we caught them in the plains, that's okay. Your counselor died. Well, what can you do? He wasn't a great counselor either, after all. Marshal and vassal. Let's see, where is a good... Our steward is a good diplomat. He's a better diplomat than he is a steward. This knight is pretty good also. Let's assign him in this role. Heresy. Yeah, let's condemn them. We don't want to convert to any kind of religion. But at this point... Look, let's take over his capital. Where is Gwynedd in this? He's sitting here in the north. He's besieging some settlement. We can enforce white peace now. It's gonna take a while for us to enforce demands. Okay, so we're starting to converting. Yeah, I think that was broken. Neighboring ruler won war. Good. Come and help us. Spouse mediates with Catholic uncle. Increased opinion. Good. What else could we do? So they're trying to march over to our territory, but I don't think they will have enough to besiege this settlement. Though there is 200 troops, they have 280, maybe? Maybe they have enough? But hopefully Gwynedd will go and take care of them. No, they do not have enough. So at this point we're just besieging their settlements, try to get as much out of it as possible. Someone was converted to Catholicism, our wife converted our cousin to Catholicism, that is nice. With the recent upset among peasants of Regensburg, one of my agents has presented a unique suggestion for taking care of King Ludwig. Okay, let's give it a go. Ludwig has survived the attack of the peasant horde. My agitators successfully riled them up, but when the mob started rioting, Ludwig's soldiers cut them down. The survivors fled in terror as the king made his way back to the castle. Many peasants were hanged, but thankfully so were my agitators, which means the rise cannot be traced back to me. Okay, I guess this... that was... The scheme was stopped already. We're also going for who else? Because we need someone else. So Sweden is happening as well. We can do another scheme on her for a while. He's too far. She's okay. Can we marry her? We can seduce her. No chance because let's see. Let's do this again. An abduct. Okay. What would mean to abduct someone? I go to Wessex. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we will just go with the killing game until we find a good moment to do something like a kidnap or whatever that was. Good, we have some good war score here. A meal to die for. Bon appetit. 53 chance. He escaped unharmed. But he thinks it's just a common illness, so I guess... No, there's still a pretty good chance that we could succeed here. Guess we'll leave it like that. They can only bring 2800 troops, which is not a whole lot. We might actually decide to go to war with him. I think it's a pretty good idea, don't you? We now control North Reading. North Reading is how it's said now. Your culture has discovered the fascination of plenary assembly. A new fascination can be selected. Are we the culture head? I think so, right? Yes. So what do we want to go for next? Mustering grounds. The size of men-at-arms regiment +2, maximum number of men-at-arms regiment +1. This could be good, but it's really strong for our allies. We don't have a lot of men-at-arms. We could go for barracks, banners, levy reinforcement rates, okay. Casus belli. Can use individual de jure county casus belli. And can build village centers, shrines, prayer halls, trading outposts. Like we could go for this one, but I think it's more important to go for city planning. We need the early medieval era has not been reached by the Anglo-Saxon, have not discovered at least 50% of the innovation of the tribal era. We're missing one. So we could go there and then go to early medieval age. But it seems pretty important to have village centers, shrines, prayer halls, and trading outposts. Trading outposts especially. But maybe let's take mastering halls for now. But once again, this will mean stronger neighbors because they have a lot of money. Is he Anglo-Saxon? No, he's Welsh. She's Anglo-Saxon. So now she has 2 light horsemen and light footmen and onagers. Like we could recruit in total 3 men-at-arms, and she has the 3. If we add 2 more, then she will probably push to that maximum amount. Yeah, as long as I am the head of it, as much as it's good to go for this, I think we're just gonna sit still for a while. I don't want to give her more advantages than she already has. That's my thinking. And we should really think about sitting still for a while. Let's take a look at our armies. We could bring 1900 troops, but we are now at 1200. We've lost a lot of them. Let's see, can we enforce? Yes. So let's enforce demands. They will pay us 52 gold. They will provide us with prestige, and our allies will gain some prestige as well. So be it. We're done. Let's disband the armies. Let's go home. And at this point, let's just wait. Can increase the size for 75, or we can wait to build another building. Okay, they've discovered the existence of the plot, while my involvement is still yet to be known. Okay, so we're going to stop this and take a look around. What was this? She's gluttonous, so she's really big. Good. What do we want to do? Do we want to wait for money? That is the question. We're continuing to convert the area. We're promoting culture. We could increase control. Increase control in some of these other areas as well. But this is our son's territory. This is our vassal. This vassal right here. Let's arrange a marriage with one of our sons. So we will pick... This is a boy. Countess, no, she's a girl. So we're putting forward our son, the hunchback, and our vassal. But they are related. Ah, she's a member of our dynasty. Okay. So we don't do this. What else could we do? What alliances could we make? We take a look around. They don't have any heirs still? Yep. The Kingdom of Alba, they don't have any heirs. Denmark. We can start scheming against him. We can start scheming against his wife as well. Sweden, we didn't manage to do anything against them here. We're still quite weak. Bavaria is quite strong. Their children, I'm guessing they will still not marry us. Of course not. West Francia. Let's see, don't you have someone smaller? Like we could go for some of the smaller titles here. She has a daughter and we would marry her with our son-in-law. She will not accept, why not? But linear marriage, yes, that is true. If she's intimidated, that is a plus. It's her opinion of us. So let's give this a go. Let's sway her. Let's do our best to sway her. And maybe we can marry someone in a smaller alliance, right? Because they can bring quite a few troops in. 1400, that's nothing to be laughed at. Or the Duchy of Flanders, that's 900. 1400, I think I like this one with the 1400. Whew. There's so much going on, especially with this king. Nice released. Okay. Any prisoners we have? The Countess Oshama. If we release her, we release her for 25 gold. Let's do that. Hold the feast, call a hunt. Few knights. Okay, it's a good deal. What do you mean few knights? Okay, so we can have 8. And at this point we have about Dufu. Chancellor and Knight is pretty good. Vassal and Knight, nephew, brother-in-law and vassal. Our steward, our marshal, our reeve. They cost quite a bit of money. Empty council position. Our friend has passed away from natural causes. Let's take a look at our spy masters. None as good as that guy. But our vassal and knight over here. Or our nephew, brother-in-law and vassal. Trusting, humble, sadistic. Sure. Let's bring him in. Administration welcome, plus 40 to popular opinion. Where? In Defed, that is awesome. Crop fields constructed in Wiltshire. Nice. We can construct another building. To put on an act, an overheard whisper and a sharp glare are the final pieces that make the puzzle fall into place. My acquaintance Eleanor is more well versed in the art of intrigue than she would have everyone believe. To know there is a woman like that in the Corps makes me feel rather nervous. However, I might learn a lot if I can get her to trust me. So, I convince her that we are cut from the same cloth. You might gain an intrigue lifestyle perk, or the risk is too great I can't trust her. Who is she? Mother of Duke Eudius, she's a righteous villain, cynical, shy, callous, and just. Spiteful thinker. The Duchy of Anjou. Okay, let's convince her that we're made from the same cloth. Let's construct some more. Walls and towers, pastures. For levies and gold. Hunting grounds. Wooden barracks would be good for more levies, but we need gold. We need more gold than anything else. So let's, instead of looking at this area, let's go to the nearby town and build some more pastoral grounds. Sounds good. And if we were to construct a new holding, 498 in this area, it would cost us, 498. It takes many days, but at long last I coincidentally stumble upon Eleanor while she's alone. Lady Eleanor, I have been meaning to. If you walked into a room to find your spouse yelling at a young page for dropping a plate, what would you do? Is she testing me? Maybe this is my opportunity to convince her that we have a lot in common. I am sure they could handle it better without me. I would encourage conversation. It solves most problems. I would ask both of them to present their side of the conflict. So if you walked into a room to find your spouse yelling at a young page for dropping a plate, what would you do? I am sure they could handle it better without me. Let's see. The way I'm thinking is that I sit behind and see what happens. She pauses, grimacing as if she's tasting something sour before continuing. In the middle of a march to a battle, just as you are setting up camp, an officer approaches you to ask what should be done with a spy that has been caught. A spy, no matter, we march on. I'm sure the officer will know what to do. Obviously, the spy has some answers to give in time, and we will do that. A keen eye, Magnus seemed to enjoy our latest feast immensely. Of all the things, he could not stop talking about rich clothes and glittering gold he saw there. So we can have him be greedy, monthly income increase, but less diplomacy. I'll show him how to make friends at the feast. He will become gregarious. Okay. I saw how you looked at the servants, Magnus, and he can become lustful. You know what? I want him to be a good diplomat as well, so let's make him gregarious. She nods to herself before painting the next scenario. You make a decision, say, that all the taxes in the county will be raised, and it comes to your attention that one of your vassals openly questions the decision. How do you react? We all have our differences, it wouldn't bother me. The whole court would heal the vessels every mistake. Well, I would confront them loudly. Well, let them hear about his mistake. Earl, we can go for higher taxes. We have a huge... We have a good opinion, right? With our sons, we always have good opinions. So let's use the hook. Let's go for high feudal levies, high feudal tax. Everything that gives us a bit more. Maybe not levies, we don't care too much about that. But definitely here. Succession rights, war declaration, sanction. The vassal can declare war regardless of the liege's crown authority. The vassal pays 50 less for casus belli within the realm. Council rights guaranteed. Title revocation. Okay, we don't care too much, but let's use the hook and change that contract. And with her, we can do the same, right? Let's get some extra cash in. I also wanted to look at crown authority. Now we can go to the next level, giving us what? So this just provides us with 10 opinion to our vassals. Rules can be changed between available partition succession laws. Titles can be revoked, vassals can be retracted, clan government vassal will provide at least 5% of the levies and 2% of the income. Yeah, let's pass this law. She frowns and takes a step back. I would appreciate it if you did not approach me regarding this again. Before I have time to respond, she already started moving down the hallway, every step cloaking her further into the shadows. She sure is a mystery. You gain learning to read people. Okay. So we didn't manage to succeed there, to make her a friend. The existence of my plot has been discovered. It makes it a lot more difficult, but apparently not enough. There are so many people who are against her that it won't matter. At this point, we have Crown Authority level 2. We can change some of these. Male only or male preference, we stay with male preference. Partition, we do not have the power to change this just yet. Confederate partition. Under Confederate partition, your titles will be divided equally between your children. New titles may be created for younger heirs. Under this partition, your titles will be equally divided between your children. Okay, new titles may be created, so that's the difference there. And under this one, the lion's share of titles will go to your heir. The rest will be divided between yourselves. Okay. So if we were to go for this and change the law, oh, we don't have heraldry yet. It seems that my dealing with Countess Lofin, I may have accidentally made certain promises of exemption from her obligations. I have tried, but I suspect there might not be any other way. So her taxes are reduced to medium, or we could get a weak hook from us. Okay, let's go down one. King Asric of Italy. Italy is here. So Italy has been formed and they are right near our coast. And I think they are like a different religion. His piety is very low. And he's a Sisyphine Valdensianism. Okay, so he's a branch of Christianity or something. Is this Christian? Yeah, organized Christian faith. We don't have a whole lot of money. I'm really thinking about, going to war here. For this kingdom. Duchy, county. If we go to war with him, I think we could win actually. this, because we are not a paragon yet. And it's gonna be a very long time until we are a paragon, so we're never going to be that. How are we with our troops? They're almost at max level, or they're almost filled up, but they're almost reinforced at max level. We can bring our steward into the war and a few other people. Sweden is here also. I'm really thinking about starting this war. Gwynedd will help a lot. Is he in another war? No. So why not? Go for the duchy. If we were to declare war here, no, it's still Lincolnshire, which has quite a few levies and other territories. And then we can go for this site. Maybe wait a little while longer? No, I don't think so. Duchess Cecile has passed away, you can no longer sway her. And so if we were to arrange marriage now between this and our son, she will not accept. Patrilineal marriage, yeah, it's a whole lot more. If we go matrilinearly, she would accept. He's starting to become pretty good as our... And he's not our heir. But he's quite good overall. He could be a great chancellor for us. That's why I really don't want to bring her there. Well, we're way over the time that we had planned, so I have to put a cut in here, and we will be back in the next episode while I think whether we go to war with Sweden or not. Hopefully until then my voice will be even better. So I thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. Have a wonderful day, everyone.